there's something up in that tree that I need to show you. If I can reach it. It's season 5 of the Nature Journal show. Whoa, check out those cool bromeliads right there. Let's see if I can get over there. Oh. Oh. Oh, yes. Is that a poop in there? There's the spiny ones. Whoa. I really want to nature journal these cool bromeliads. I'm already distracted on my climb up the tree because look how cool these things are. There could be poison dart frogs in here as well. That one's flowering right there. There's such a cool type of bromeliad. There's probably some cool invertebrates in here. The only problem is I can't get in a very comfortable position here. There's one other slight problem. My nature journal supplies are down there. I thought I'd be able to pull up my nature journaling bag on that rope, but it's just the position here is it's too precarious, and these biting midges are starting to bite me on the face, so it's a little bit too precarious. I think I'm gonna climb up higher and see if I can get a better position. Now that I have reached this other branch, I'm gonna create a little pulley system to haul up my nature journal supplies. Alright, so I finally got my nature journal bag up here. Actually, my nature journal bag is inside of this waterproof backpack. That's just in case it starts raining, which it can at any moment. And I think this area is actually going to be really fun for nature journaling. Look at that huge tank bromeliad right here. That looks super cool. And I can also get a view of those spiny bromeliads. There's other flowering bromeliads. There's been a lot of cool birds flying by. The main hard part is that there's a lot of no-see-ums biting me on the face, and they're trying to land on the GoPro. They're landing on the GoPro, trying to bite the camera. they like to bite the eyelids. I got a little bit of nature journaling in here on this tank bromeliad, some watercolors, but now I'm gonna climb higher to show you what I came here to Bocas del Toro for. Almost to the top of the tree. Hey, what's that? Level 1 and level 2 courses in single and double rope tree climbing certification. Whoa. And facilitation. Yes. Never know when you need a certification in canopy access. It's season 5 of the Nature Journal show, and we're going to take the mission of the show to the next level. The mission of the show is and always has been to help you get more out of nature journaling, to see more in nature. And my personal vision is to help use nature journaling to help preserve and tell the stories of the world's vanishing biodiversity, help connect people with nature, and use nature journaling to make the world a better place. My plan is that this canopy access and ability to get up here into the trees, especially in the rainforest where there's still undescribed species, we can get some of that onto nature journal pages. That would be great. And so that's why I've been practicing these techniques, learning these techniques so that I can join research teams or go on my own and take a nature journal up, take watercolor up, get bitten by the insects, and bring pictures back from this amazing, amazing place. Now, since everybody likes supply videos, I'm going to talk a little bit about the nature journaling supplies I bring up here, because having the right supplies is even more important when you're 60 feet off the ground. So for starters, I have my nature journal bag. This is super important. How you organize your stuff makes a huge difference. It is on this one strap. It's like a shoulder bag style. I have it clipped in here just in case I don't lose it. While up here in the canopy, having things clipped in like that is super helpful. There's a couple pockets here that I can access from the outside. I think that's really important because sometimes you can use this flap to hold all your stuff down, like if you want to hold an extra jacket. So easy access here. I have a place where I can put my earplugs and these gloves, for example. These are my sun gloves. They're good for sun protection, but they also keep these no-see-ums from biting my hands. That's why I'm wearing them now. These have kept my hands from getting sunburn all the time and are way better than putting sunscreen on your hands, because the sunscreen later gets on your paper, messes up your watercolor and all of that. There's another organizational pocket out here. I carry an extra Ziploc bag, especially in the canopy. Ziploc bags are useful for a lot of things, collecting specimens to nature journal later. And then another one that's really important, I'll have the link for this one in case you want to get one of these, is this macro lens. This macro lens just clips onto my phone and allows me to take really good close-up pictures and not have those issues with focusing that so often happen with phones on your camera. The cameras on your phone. This is a really cheap addition to your nature journal kit. It's really fun for flowers, for bugs. If you like bugs or flowers, having one of these in your nature journal kit is really helpful. Of course, I have my close focus binoculars. These binoculars are particularly good up here in the canopy, but what I like about these, and I got rid of my bigger, more expensive pair, is partly because they're so small, I'm less afraid to carry them and use them in the field. Because they're small, they don't hurt my neck. They're not that much weight. They work for long distance just fine. Sometimes people think that because they're close focus, they don't work on long distance. They're 8.5 magnification, 8.5 magnification. Most binoculars are in between 8 and 10. Anything over 10 is too much magnification, and it's really hard because your hands shake. So if you have over 10 magnification, you might as well just get a scope or you'll probably have to use a tripod because your hands are gonna be shaking too much. This other number has to do with the aperture, and so that's how much light gets let in. But the important thing with these is that they have extreme close focus, so I can look at things that are only half a meter away. So if you like flowers, bugs, you don't like bending over to look at things close up on the ground, these are really great. They're sort of the standard for a lot of nature journalers. Great for birds. I took them on a big safari in Tanzania. On the previous safari, I took my bigger binoculars and found that these actually worked better. So I've got those, and I've got my Stillman and Byrne nature journal. It's the 9x11 that I've always used, the Alpha series. Not as good as they used to be. They changed the cover material, unfortunately. The paper is still good. I use these Tombow Fudonosukes right now, but any of these Japanese calligraphy pens, and I always have 2 of my essential supplies. This is even more important when you're 60 feet off the ground. If you drop one of these things, that would suck. I've got 2 of my water brushes, Pentel water brushes. Those are super important. Some less stuff that I use less often, but is still critical. These things right here, these bulldog clips, are super useful. My Tombow glue, I've got tape in there. A few other pens, including gray. I do like to have gray ink as an option. And then I have, very importantly, my watercolor palette. I am still using the custom palette by John Muir Law. As you can see, it's gotten messed up by the humidity. A lot of these are starting to seep out. I have done some customization to make it better. I removed this extra mixing area that's here that gets in the way and gets a lot of the colors spilling onto it when it's high humidity. Really great palette, expensive. I don't have 2 of these, so I don't want to drop it. And then I have a measuring tool. This is a goniometer. These are the ones John Muir Law uses as well. So that's basically what I have in my kit there. I have a separate waterproof bag down below. So let's go look at what I have in there. Just got to descend here. All right, so here's my other bag. I'm using a 2-bag system now, which I think gives me a lot of options. And this is a waterproof backpack, and my entire nature journal kit fits into there. So that gives me a lot of options. In here, I have a flashlight just in case. It's pink so that it's really noticeable if someone borrows it. In here, I have a whole waterproof setup. So in case I have to nature journal in really wet conditions or rain, I have this right in the rain. They do have one. This paper is extremely water resistant. It's not completely waterproof, but it's extremely water resistant. I have swam with this and used it in a pond. Hopefully you saw that episode. It is, it's good in the rain. The main thing I like about this one is that it has the blank pages, and this size works well for me. Then the main drawing tools that I recommend for it, one is a soft pencil, soft graphite pencil. I used to only recommend this Prismacolor Ebony, but you could basically take like a 5B pencil. I bought a cheap 5B pencil in Costa Rica, and this one works just as well. I can't really tell the difference. So this is a 5B, a 5B drawing pencil. Getting bit by bugs here. And then I also do use Sharpie in it sometimes, and Posca marker. So you can see here, this was a rainy day in Monteverde, and I went to get some mead actually. Where is that drawing? So I took this with me because it had been a rainy day. You can't actually use the Sharpie or the Posca pen while it's raining. Here is another very rainy day, and then this was actually done in the rain, so you can see the pencil can be done in the rain. This drawing also was done in some serious rain. I was getting rained on quite a bit when I drew these roots here. So that's my waterproof kit, and since I have this 2-bag option and I'm carrying a backpack, I have the ability to carry a little bit extra stuff. So I'm going to throw that in there, and I'm going to show you how my entire nature journal bag fits inside of there. And that's really important for this 2-bag system. If you travel a lot, or you nature journal somewhere where the weather can be a little bit challenging, then I would recommend this, because look at what you can do. It also makes it so, you know, some people say, oh, these types of bags that have the one strap, it's hard if you have to walk a long distance. So the answer to that is you take that bag and you put the entire thing inside of a backpack, and now you can carry it comfortably. And this backpack right here, if I'm going to carry something for a long time, I definitely want those chest straps, and I want the hip straps so that I can distribute the weight. So my whole nature journal bag fits in here. If I have extra stuff like filming stuff, look, this whole tripod can go in there, and now I can walk for a long distance. And if it's raining, no problem, I can cross a river, I can go on a canoe, I can do a wet landing from a boat, and all my nature journal stuff is in here, and it's protected, it's dry, and then I can bust it out when the sun comes back out. Thanks to all my Patreon members for supporting the show. You can join the community at one of these levels. Free members get access to some things, even though they're not actually supporting the show. They're part of the community, and they get access to some special posts as well as monthly study sessions. The Roots members for $5 a month get the pride of knowing that they're supporting the Nature Journal show. They also get access to hundreds of posts, hundreds of exclusive posts in the archive, including podcasts and special videos, special clips from interviews, articles, essays, things like that. Bigger Roots at $10 a month get access to the Traveling Art Toolkit, which is available right now, actually. And they also get access to all of the exclusive posts that the members at the Roots level get. Core members for $25 a month get access to everything that the lower tiers get, as well as a one-on-one study session with me. And Canopy members, we all look up to the Canopy dwellers up there in the rainforest canopy. For $75 a month, they really make a difference helping support the show, and they also get access to multiple one-on-one coaching sessions with me online. So consider becoming a member at one of these tier levels. You can learn more at patreon.com/Marley Peifer. Bye. It's going to be an exciting season to be a Patreon member.